people came down about 700 to maybe 2,000 years ago and did these. They were the Anasazi, and I told my people that they came down on the ropes trail. I don't know if anybody else, but we think that this is symbolizing where they came in. This set of stairs. And it's the more shallow one. And then we think they left by these stairs, and it's just right around the corner. It's called 9 Mile, and your pilots will probably show you that. It's shaped kind of like an S. It's a lot steeper than these over here. Those are the symbols for the entrances and exits. Just a little bit about the black on here. This is black manganese oxide or desert varnish. It was pushed out from the inside of the rock, and the sun has baked it. And they think this is 2,000 years old. There's some older ones that have been covered in. This part's been covered in, so they think those are maybe 4,000. I'll show you those in a minute. To start off, these symbol water pockets. In the winter, it would get real dry down here. The river wouldn't flow very good, so they need a source. This one is like a ladle pointing that way. They think there might be a spring or something along the canyon on the other side. This one is pointing to the top, and there's a bowl there. When it rains in the summer or the winter, you get a big natural bowl, and so they could use the water from there. This, they think, is a clan marking. This is the sun, and the Anasazi were big on bighorn sheep. They threw them a lot. They think this might be the horn, the head, and the chest, revolving around the sun, maybe showing the seasonal changes or something. And then we've just got bighorn sheep here and here. In the Anasazi culture, you weren't a man until you'd killed your first animal. So it's showing the man and the son, which is a half man. He's just got his lower body. And this is like maybe teaching his son how to hunt. He's showing us, like he's at school or something, and he's showing him. He's got the spear, he's throwing it, he hits the bighorn sheep, and it falls over dead. You can see it dead right here. And then these are clan markings too. They think this was how many people were in the clan. There's 6 here. And a couple years ago, a waterfall came over and uncovered these right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 7 there. They think there might have been 7 in that clan. They also think that there's more petroglyphs underneath here, but they can't dig them up because the Park Service doesn't want people getting to them and vandalizing like this right here. So that is. We've got another bighorn sheep. This is symbolizing death. They've got the hands down. Hands up is life, hands down is death. Plus it's a hollow body. The rest of them are stick figures. They think that maybe a great one, a chief or something died here. This might be a headstone or just an ancient burial ground right here. And this, if you looked out when you were coming, you might have seen this land formation. It's up by Page. It's called Tower Butte. I think this might have been a meeting place for all the Indians. They might have met up there and then traveled down here. And this whole thing right here is a picture. They counted the sheep when they came through for the next people, so they could tell them how much food was down here. This is a male. It's got the vertical stripes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 male, 3 female, and 2 like younger little rounder bighorn sheep. This is showing the birth of a bighorn sheep. If it wasn't so eroded, you might be able to see the baby in here, and then the birth is coming out right there. This again is a man and a half man. And then we have some of the older ones that they think might have been 4,000 years old. See, the black has already come back into the rock. This is showing the meandering of the river, and this is also the river in the canyon right there. And then there's this one. It's kind of hard to see. You might want to come closer, but it's the back end of a sheep, they think. You've got the rear part, the head, and then the horns. And then the last one, this is also a clan marking. This is an eagle in its prey. You can see it, like diving down. Done. You can go back. It's a lot.
Tell me one more time what you call these.
Petroglyphs. Petroglyphs.